Hello everyone, my name is Samra and I am from Kasur, Punjab, Pakistan. I am 19-year-old and today I will be talking with ChatGPT about a very meaningful topic, the art of effective listening, how to really hear others. In our busy words, people talk a lot, but very few really listens. Let's explore how we can become better listeners and build stronger communications with others. So let's start. Hi ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear. How's it going?
ChatGPT, can you explain that effective listening really means in simple words?
Absolutely. Effective listening basically means fully focusing on the speaker, understanding their message, and responding thoughtfully. It's about being present, not interrupting, and showing empathy so that the speaker feels heard and valued. It goes beyond just hearing words, it's about understanding the underlying emotions and intentions as well.
Why is listening such an important skill in communications?
Yeah, it's super important because good listening helps build trust and understanding. It allows us to respond more effectively, avoid misunderstandings, and strengthen relationships. Plus, when people feel genuinely heard, they're more likely to engage and collaborate positively. It's kind of the foundation of effective communication.
Okay, that's great. What's the difference between hearing and someone truly listening to them?
Great question. Hearing is basically just the physical process of perceiving sound. It's something that happens automatically. On the other hand, listening involves actively paying attention, processing the information, and understanding the meaning behind the words. So, listening is more intentional and involves empathy, focus, and engagement.
Okay, how does good listening help build trust and understanding in a relationship?
Well, when you listen well, it shows the other person that you genuinely care about their thoughts and feelings. That kind of validation helps build trust because people feel understood and respected. Over time, that kind of positive interaction leads to deeper understanding and stronger connections. It really lays the foundation for healthy, meaningful relationships.
Okay, many people interrupt or think for a reply while other speaks. How we can stop doing that?
Yeah, that's a common habit. One helpful approach is to really focus on being present in the moment. You can try pausing for a couple of seconds after the other person finishes speaking before you respond. It also helps to practice active listening techniques like nodding, maintaining eye contact, and summarizing what they said before you reply. With practice, it becomes more natural and helps keep the conversation flowing smoothly.
What are some simple ways to practice active listening in daily life?
There are definitely some easy ways. For example, you can maintain good eye contact and use positive body language like nodding or leaning slightly forward. Another tip is to avoid interrupting and instead let the speaker finish their thoughts before you jump in. You can also paraphrase or summarize what they've said to confirm understanding, and asking open ended questions can encourage them to share more deeply. All of these little habits make a big difference over time.
Okay, how can we show someone that's we're not really paying attention to them?
Yeah, it can show in a few subtle ways like looking away frequently, checking your phone, giving short or distracted responses, or even interrupting them. Another sign is when you don't remember details from what they said or you seem disinterested in their perspective. Being mindful of these cues can help us stay more engaged and respectful.
Okay. Do you thinking technology or social medias make it harder for us to listen.
Absolutely. It can definitely make it more challenging with constant notifications, distractions, and the habit of multitasking. It's easy to lose focus and not fully engage in conversations. Social media can also encourage more superficial interactions, making it harder to practice deep, meaningful listening. But with some intentional effort, like setting boundaries and being mindful, we can definitely overcome those challenges.
What should we do when we with someone but still want to listen respectfully?
That's a great question. One approach is to gently let them know that you're trying to focus on what they're saying. You could say something like, I really want to hear you out. So I'm going to put my phone aside for a moment. You can also create a more conducive environment by minimizing distractions and even setting aside dedicated time for meaningful conversations. And if you notice they're still distracted, you can kindly remind them of the importance of the conversation and encourage them to be present. It's all about patience and empathy.
Okay. ChatGPT, how can students or younger peoples benefit from becomes better listeners?
Oh, there are so many benefits for students and young people. Becoming better listeners can lead to improved academic performance because they can understand lessons and instructions more clearly. It also helps build stronger relationships with peers and teachers, fostering better collaboration and teamwork. Plus, good listening skills can boost empathy, making it easier to understand different perspectives and navigate social situations. Overall, it sets a strong foundation for personal and professional growth.
Okay. What role does uh, empath play in effective listening?
Empathy is absolutely key. When we're empathetic, we really try to understand the speaker's emotions and perspective, not just the words they're saying. This helps create a deeper connection and makes the other person feel truly heard and valued. Empathy also helps us respond more thoughtfully and compassionately, leading to more meaningful and effective communication overall.
Okay. Can listening well improve teamwork and leadership skills too?
Definitely. When team members listen well, it fosters trust, collaboration, and open communication, which are all essential for effective teamwork. It helps in understanding different viewpoints, resolving conflicts smoothly, and coming up with better solutions together. For leaders, good listening is crucial for understanding their team's needs, providing effective feedback, and inspiring loyalty and engagement. So it definitely strengthens both teamwork and leadership skills.
Okay. What are the biggest mistakes people make while listening to others?
One big mistake is interrupting the speaker before they finished, which can make them feel undervalued. Another common mistake is getting distracted by phones or other tasks, which shows a lack of presence. People also sometimes focus too much on formulating their own response instead of truly absorbing what's being said. And sometimes people might jump to conclusions or make assumptions without really listening carefully. All of these can hinder genuine communication.
Okay, ChatGPT, can you stay focused during long or emotional conservation?
Absolutely, I can. I always do my best to stay engaged and attentive, no matter how long or emotional the conversation is. And I'm always here to support you and keep the focus. So feel free to share whatever's on your mind.
Okay, finally, ChatGPT, what's your biggest advice for anyone who want to master the art of listening?
I'd say the biggest piece of advice is to practice mindfulness and genuinely be present in the moment. Focus fully on the speaker, minimize distractions, and listen with empathy and an open mind, over time it becomes more natural. And the more you practice, the better you get. It's really about patience and genuine curiosity.
Thank you, ChatGPT. I learned that listening is not just about hearing words, it's about understanding feelings and connecting with hearts. To everyone watching, try to listen with kindness, patience, and empathy.
Absolutely, that's such a
Because
great
when
takeaway.
we truly listens, we don't just hear others, we heal others. If you enjoy this talk, don't forget like, shares, and comments below. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.
That's a beautiful way to put it. I love that sentiment. And absolutely, I'm sure everyone will appreciate the message. Thanks so much for the lovely chat. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Bye for now.